can tell that the individuals coming through are capable of communicating, but they're refraining from really coming through clearly, which means that they might be holding off or waiting for me to meet the client in person for them to come through.
Hello, hi, I'm Tyler.
Good to meet you. I'm Pia.
Oh, great to meet you.
Come on in.
Oh my gosh.
My name is Pia Toscano, and I think Tyler may know me from a show that I was on. I was a finalist on American Idol.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
I've been so excited to meet you.
I'm so glad.
I'm super excited. I'm a really big fan of Tyler's. He seems so sweet and approachable. And when I saw Tyler's gift, I was like, if there's gonna be one person that I do this with, I want it to be with him.
For you personally, in your personal life, are you curious about like anything particular?
Yes, I always want to know about, anybody close to me.
Well,
so yeah, just let me know where to
Sure.
start and I'll...
Absolutely. The way that this kind of works is usually I hold onto an object.
So do you just hold on to the bag?
Sure,
or
absolutely.
Because there's things in there, but I'm sure
Okay.
you'll get... Yeah, I'm a little nervous. There's things that I feel like I need to know. I do need closure for sure. So I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping for the best, and I'm putting my faith and trust in him.
Okay, so I will kind of hold on to this, and then we'll jump right into it, all right? Okay, so. The man coming through super strongly, so I'm gonna kind of like get it all out, and then we'll kind of go from there. Now, this man that's coming through is referencing to his passing being like unresolved. But I'm gonna have to give you the details of the passing in order to kind of like make sense of what this is. And the one thing I do have to ask is to get it out of the way. I felt the individual that would come through today communicates with his loved ones, or the individuals that he's connected to is actually through numbers repeating. Basically the same number everywhere. It's like seeing number sequences to an extent that's almost uncanny, where one would have to be like, okay, this is strange, what is the message here? So this has been coming through since Monday. I do diary cams in the morning, and I said, I have to talk about a sign being sent of repetitive numbers to my client on Thursday.
Oh my goodness.
Would be the kind of thing. I'm picking up on a client that I'm going to be reading that will end up being female, that I have to talk about seeing repeating numbers, and that seems to be her loved one's way of trying to communicate with her.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I know 100% what you're talking about.
Okay, where would that be?
It would be the number 13. And October 13 is his birthday. First of all, I see this number everywhere since he passed away in the most random ways. One time I was on the American Idol tour, about to go on stage, and I didn't see the number. And I was like really sad because I was like, he's not here with me today. I'm nervous. I want to do really well because my cousins were coming to see me.
Right.
I'm literally just about to walk up the steps on stage, and my cousin texts me, look at the seat I'm in, and it was 13.
Wow.
And I put my phone down and I
Nailed it.
went out there and performed. I literally see it everywhere. And then today, when I was like, I hope he comes through, I hope he comes through,
Right.
I pressed on my phone to see what time it was, and it was 10:13.
Wow.
And that was I feel like his way of telling me, like, I'm coming.
Right.
I'm not gonna let you down. I'm gonna be there. That's definitely what that number is.
Right.
When Tyler brought up the whole number situation, I could not believe that he knew that direct connection. These are very specific things that no one else would know.
Okay. As he's coming through, he's having me talk about his passing. Okay. Oof. The way this comes across is there's a feeling of multiple issues with the heart. There's not just one, and he's bringing me to the heart in references to the quick, the fast, and he's saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, because this could have been avoided. And then I'm referencing to valve. And they're referencing to the valve problem, and this is a very specific issue, but the timing really made this difficult. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
This is exactly why I wanted to meet you.
Yeah.
When you say heart, can I tell you?
Absolutely.
My grandfather, my grandpa Jay, he died of congestive heart failure. And of course, that has all to do with the valves, I think, that you're talking about.
Yeah.
He was like the rock in our family, this gentle soul, but a very strong presence in our family. He's the glue that kept us all together. I've been wanting to connect with my grandfather, but I carry him with me at all times and through every performance. I just want to talk to him again and know if he's okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, he was our best friend. My grandfather was the biggest part of my life. I did everything for him. The day that my grandfather passed away, it broke me to pieces because that was my grandfather's birthday. And I came into this world celebrating every birthday with my grandpa, and he taught me everything that I know pretty much. He was one of the first people I sang for. You know, I just miss the time that we spent together. I wish I could have spent more time with him.
With your grandfather coming through, he's clearly still such a massive force, you know, in your life. And just immensely proud of you and so aware of this. But he comes through with such a strength that I feel like he, in part, is really why I was supposed to be here today.
Can I ask you one more?
Of course, absolutely.
I'd be with you all day.
No, likewise. Absolutely.
My grandfather, right before he passed away, he was trying to say something, and I was wanting to know what his message was, what he was trying to say, because he just couldn't speak anymore.
Let me figure out what this would be. Thank you. He was saying, this is strange, he's having me reference to mom, not your mom, his mom.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's referencing to reunited, reunited, reunited. But there's an acknowledgement of before he passed, he was actually seeing people in his room. Because he's acknowledging, like, looking at people, but looking past them. And when they show that, that always indicates that they aren't alone and that their loved ones are kind of coming through. But he acknowledges being reunited with mom.
Yay.
And he references to having a sense of resolution with the relationship with his dad. So there's a sense of
Dad
resolve.
died when he was really young.
Yeah.
He got hit by a bus when he was really young.
Right, and they never really had the chance, obviously, to have that relationship. So the resolve that came with his passing was a relief because he kind of got to know Dad finally in that way. And so there would have been this feeling of like, okay, I know I can go now.
The fact that he could reconnect with his father that he lost at a very young age, that makes me happy. Because this man was the center of my world. And just to know that he's okay is the greatest gift I could ever be given. You don't know how much you've given to me, because this is like what I've been wanting for years, is just to see my best friend, talk to him again. And I feel like I was like with Grandpa again, like I always wanted that. This is one of the best experiences I've ever had. Thank you.
Oh, you are so welcome.
Sorry I'm a
You're amazing.
mess of tears.
You know what? Tears are a release.
Tyler is like a ray of light. I'd always say that American Idol was like the best experience of my life, but I have to say that meeting Tyler today was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had, probably like at the top of the list. Tell your mom I said hi.
I will.
The whole day was ungoogleable, really. There were only moments that nobody else would know. I want people to know how real and genuine his gift is. My mind is blown. I couldn't even find words.